What's going on, guys? Welcome to the new reaction video, and this is Goken-san speaking, and I know it's a bit late, but it is time for me to finally react to the Sonic Presents, the Chaotix Casefiles Episode 4, and Episode 5. The last time we did a reaction video was when I was at HarmonyCon, Day 0, where I was reacting to Episode 3, where Tangle and Whisper debuted alongside with my friend Blue Bolt Fox. So now it is time for me to see what is going on, because the last episode was when we stopped at the gun troops. So now the next episode is going to be it's going to be called Assault on Gun Base X. So without further ado, let's begin. No time to think, no need to smile. Nothing is dangerous, chaos doing all. Give us your mystery, you wouldn't want to miss. The chaotics are all the case.
The brilliant detective Vector the Crocodile and ever-obnoxious hero Sonic the Hedgehog, locked up in the depths of my hidden lair and whining about thirst. How the mighty have fallen. Here, you miserable malcontents, here's your water. Try not to drown in it. Especially not before you get to the end of this blasted story, Vector. I want to know who the master of disguise thief is, and why he's stealing those ancient astroscopic lenses.
Oh, we'll get to that. Thanks for the drink, Eggman. You won't regret it.
What's the matter, Sonic? Don't tell me the detective has better manners than you do.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me if I don't muster up much enthusiasm. What with the two of us locked up like this and all?
Society today. Whatever happened to proper comportment, courtesy, a bit of etiquette? That's enough water. Give me back those canteens and get on with it. What happened after this illusionist stole another lens out from under you?
Illusionist? Well, I guess SBO can turn invisible, which is kind of like an illusion. But there's no way he's the thief.
Yeah, come on, Doc. At least try to keep up.
You know what I meant. A shapeshifter, master of disguise. First you thought it was Knuckles, then Rouge, then Jet. Next you say it's Tails or Tangle or maybe Rouge again. It's like you're not even trying.
Okay. So, we had just been booted out of the museum by some not overly friendly gun soldiers.
I love it. Of course you're going to do that.
Away through the darkened streets of Spiral Hill, like ships adrift at sea, in like super dense fog, with no radar, so the ships kept bumping into each other really hard. I came to a conclusion.
Boys, my hackles raised at the first sight of Gun back in Station Square, and now they're practically doing handstands.
Whoa, hackles have hands? Also, what exactly are hackles?
Vector, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Gun is a lot more heavily involved in all this than just securing perimeters and coming in to mop up after the fact. It's time we find out exactly what they know and when they knew it.
Do I have hackles?
Do you think that's wise, Vector? Ever since Gun's humiliating defeat in the war, they've been especially uptight about their image. And they weren't exactly relaxed to begin with.
All the more reason to act now. They're still rebuilding, resupplying, and recruiting. They'll never see us coming.
Hackles? That's fun to say. Hackles.
Hackles. Alright, that's enough, Charmy. That's enough.
No, I'm more than suggesting. Buckle up, boys. We're going to raid a gun base.
Do we even know where the closest gun base is?
Oh, I can tell you. I can look it up on my phone. Oh,
A smart, handy-dandy device, that is.
Wait, not far from here. Well, not far if we fly. See?
Perfect. We can get there in no time with the Chaotix copter.
All right, but what exactly are we going to do when we get there?
SBO, relax. We got past those gun goons at the first museum, didn't we? It'll be just like that. We get in and find any kind of files they have on astroscopic lenses and Master of Disguise operatives.
Wow, a raid? I can't wait! Gonna sting some more cameras, gonna zap them right in two. Cause stinging lots of cameras is what good detectives do!
See? The kid's on board.
I am filled with confidence.
Charmy's directions were spot on. We arrived at the base faster than a flicky freed from a banged-up batnik. We huddled up right outside the chain-link perimeter fence to formulate our plan.
Okay, here's what we do. See that security console way over there? SBO, you turn invisible. Hop over this fence, get to the console, and disable the perimeter alarm. Once that's done, Charmy, you create a distraction.
What kind of distraction, boss?
The loud kind. Find something noisy and drop it off a roof. Something that makes everyone come running.
How fun! Like maybe some empty gas cans?
Sure.
Or what if I could find some bongo drums?
Charmy, try to focus here.
Or maybe a great big bundle of firecrackers. That'd be so loud.
Just stick with the empty gas cans, okay?
Absolutely. Unless I find some bongo drums or firecrackers.
Once the alarm is off and the soldiers are distracted, I'll climb over the fence and we'll converge on the file storage building.
And how do we know which one that is?
See the one with all the power lines running to it? I'll bet there's computers galore in there.
Huh. I guess you found the computer room.
Please, SBO, not now. Get ready. On three.
3,
1,
1,
2, 3.
3.
The plan went off without a hitch. At first,
Ninja invisibility technique, leaf swirl.
SBO disappeared over the fence in true ninja-like style.
For some reason, I'm getting a lot of Naruto reference from
And as soon as it was
SBO.
done, Charmy took off.
Distraction? Here I come.
I only had to wait a few minutes. I couldn't see exactly what he dropped off the roof. Whatever it was, it sent every soldier on the base scurrying toward it like old ladies to a bingo parlor. And why is it I'm always one number away when somebody else hits bingo? Those ladies cheat, I tell you. They cheat, and then they haunt you in your dreams, laughing at you with their blue hair and lavender perfume and little butterscotch treats. You never gave me any butterscotch treats.
Oh my god, Vector.
Exercise my athletic prowess and shimmy over the fence before anyone spotted me.
You never gave me butterscotch treats.
Gracefully, of course.
In such.
But something must have gone wrong.
I love that.
Something we couldn't possibly have predicted.
On your feet, intruder! You and this kid have some explaining to do.
Charmy, what did you... How...
Hi, boss. I know I wasn't supposed to get caught, but once I knocked over that giant crate full of tubas, I got distracted.
Charmy...
Those tubas belong to the official gun marching band, young man. Now how are we supposed to celebrate the base's grand opening?
Maybe maracas?
As if maracas could compete with tubas. Both of you are coming with me.
Fortunately, SBO saw Charmy and me get caught and decided to try to finish the mission.
Samba
on his
de
own.
Amigo
He made it
reference.
to the building with all the power lines running to it and slipped in through the window completely unseen. Unseen by gun, anyway.
Vector was right about this being a computer center. Now, how would I go about looking for files on ancient artifacts and covert operatives?
You could try alphabetically.
Good idea. Ha! Rouge! What are you doing here? And how did you know I was here? I was invisible.
You sounded pretty visible to me.
That doesn't even make sense.
And yet these ears of mine picked you out just as clearly as if you'd been jumping up and down and waving.
Okay, bring it.
I've got to say, SBO, It seems to me that you're falling down on the whole be like a ninja thing. I mean, I spoon-fed you that lead on Spiral Hill, and you and your gumshoe buddies still managed to bungle it.
That is hardly fair. We're dealing with an unknown here. It is impossible to predict something that is by nature unpredictable.
No need to get defensive, especially after I saved your skin. What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
I said it would be easier to thank you if I did not suspect you of being the imposter in the first place.
Keeping you from getting zapped by Whisper's fancy weapon wasn't convincing enough. All right, handsome. How's this for an olive branch?
And this would be what?
A file from the file center, which we're standing in. Are you sure you're a detective?
Red Spectre? What
Red
is that
Spectre.
supposed to be?
Something I think you'll find useful.
How do I know it's not some kind of trap or misdirection?
It's a trap.
Just an item on someone's grocery list.
If it were worthless, then I wouldn't be keeping a copy for myself, would I? I'm trying to do you a favor, SBO. And I only do favors for those I hold in high regard.
Forgive me if I don't put much credence in the words of a jewel thief.
The only reason you don't trust me is that you don't know me very well. We could fix that. What do you say? Dash off into the night and be my partner?
Ugh.
The Chaotix function best as a unit. I can't just wander off on my own for no good reason.
Right. Of course. No good reason. Unbelievable.
Meanwhile, Charlie and I had been slapped in chains and stowed in what the soldiers called an interview room. As if I couldn't tell we were about to get the third degree.
Sorry about the handcuffs, Vector.
It's okay, Charlie.
And the tubas.
Don't worry.
And getting us caught.
I said it's okay.
No, I knew you were mad at me.
Chaotix.
What? Excuse me.
It's actually of affairs when the supposed good guys are breaking the law.
Commander Tower?
I knew we'd gotten ourselves in hot water with Gunn, but I wasn't expecting to get a visit from Commander.
Guess who's in the
Abraham
hot
Tower,
water?
the head of the entire organization, standing there, all gray hair and starched uniform. His mismatched eyes bored into us with an icy kind of scrutiny. The sort of look that makes you want to apologize for things you haven't even done. Commander Tower had a reputation for not suffering fools. I decided to reserve judgment on the commander. But I couldn't deny that sitting there in shackles, Charlie and I were the fools.
Remove those handcuffs, Private. Private, you're dismissed. So, where's your
Wait.
third member, the
Is that-
so-called...
Is that Roger Craig Smith?
Heath?
He didn't come on this mission, Commander. It's just Charlie and me.
I see. And why, may I ask, were you caught committing vandalism of gun property as well as trespassing?
I had a couple different ways I could play this. I could go for innocent, claim ignorance, try to apologize and be on our way. Or I could lean into some outrage and demand that he let us get on with our legitimate work. Or I could level with him about my suspicions concerning Gunn's involvement. Outrage it was.
Oh.
Commander, I demand you let us go at once. We are bona fide private detectives working on behalf of a respected professor from Spagonia University. And by detaining us here, you are interfering with important work.
Yeah! And those tubas were stupid anyway. Nobody wants oompa oompa music at a can opening.
Oompa, oompa, doobity.
This respected professor?
That's reference.
Professor Torrey.
Hi, Tori. What are you doing here?
Oh,
The
Tori.
realization hit me harder than a bubblegum ice cream headache. Professor Torrey The mysterious woman who walked into
Bubblegum
our
ice
office
cream.
hired us. and
I remember
started
that.
us on this
It's
wild
from Free
goose
Guy.
chase Was some kind of double agent. And she played us like a pair of freshly dented tubas.
Hello, boys.
Hello,
As you can
boys.
see, Professor
I like
Victoria
the
works for
introduction.
us. She's what you might call an acquisitions specialist.
Wow, you have to have 2 jobs? Does that mean you're broke all the time, like us?
Look, Charmy, Vector, I've been ordered to recover those astroscopic lenses at all costs.
I bet. Recover them for gunsmiths, right? So much for keeping them in museums where they belong.
I'm sorry you feel misled, Vector. I hired the Chaotix because the thief seemed to have some sort of connection to you and Sonic. And I figured if you stumbled across something, it would help me find the artifacts that much faster.
Stumbled? That's what you think of us? We couldn't possibly solve the case on our own, huh? Or if we did, it'd be by accident? That's all we are to you. Some kind of third-rate backup plan?
Commander, if I may have a word?
Of course, Private. You will be all right in here, Professor?
Yes, of course. Look, Vector, I'm on your side here, I promise.
Could have fooled me.
Hang on a minute. You're a professor and a gun soldier? Oh, do you have a rank? Are you Sergeant Professor Tori or Professor Sergeant Tori?
Okay. Am I trying to recover the lenses for Gun? Yes, but I'm doing that so the artifacts will be preserved. Gun will keep them safer than they could ever be in a museum.
Yeah? Then share all your information. Help us solve the case.
I'm sorry, Vector. As far as that goes, my hands are kind of tied.
Our hands were tied. We had handcuffs.
Let me try to prove it to you. Make a gesture of good faith. It's not that I don't believe in you. Just wait here, all right? I'm going to see if I can get you both released.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like we have a lot of other options at the moment, Professor.
I am sorry about this, truly. I hope you can forgive me at some point.
I feel bad.
Take care.
My mind reeled. Was Tori good or bad? On our side? Or, well, if she wasn't on our side, I had no idea whose side she was really on. And I hated not being able to trust my own instincts.
So she is a professor?
I suppose so.
And a soldier?
Maybe. Sure, yeah. I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, I still like her. I think she's nice.
I hope you're right, kid. Okay, listen up. We're breaking out of here.
We are? Awesome. How?
See that air vent? You fly up there, crawl through it, sneak up on a guard, and when he's not looking, you grab his keys. With me so far?
I love keys. So jingly.
Once you've got the keys, you come back here, unlock the door, I'll jump out and knock the guards down. Then we'll make a dash for the exit.
How exciting. Plus, I get to see the insides of those air vents. So cool.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2...
But our plans fell apart like a house of playing cards as the commander came in the door blustering like a gust of wind. And we got lost in the shuffle.
All right, you two. At Professor Victoria's urging, and against my better judgment, I'm releasing you.
Does this mean no air vents?
But I'm giving you a warning. And that warning is this. If you are ever caught in a gun facility without clearance again, you won't see the light of day for quite some time.
And just like that, Tower threw us out. I suppose, given the circumstances, we got off pretty easy. Standing there outside the huge front gate, though, nothing about this case felt easy. All I could see were a lot of questions and not many answers. What did Gunn really know about the astroscopic lenses? Why did they want them? Whose side was Tori on anyway? Lucky for us, Espio's part of the mission turned out better than ours.
Espio, where have you been? Did you get thrown in the a slammer like Vector and me?
No, but I did get my ego trampled all over. Again.
Let's head back to the Chaotix copter. You can fill us in on the way.
Chaotix.
It didn't take long to swap information with Espio. His spirits were lower than a cockroach's belly in a Station Square gutter, despite coming away with a solid lead.
So anyway, Rouge knew I was there. The whole time.
So I missed her again? Oh man, I never get to see her. She's not avoiding me, is she?
Why bother turning invisible? For that matter, why bother even trying to be like a ninja? And, oh yeah, she gave me this file. Apparently there's something called Red Spectre she thinks we should be looking into. I only glanced at the first page. Seems to be an incident report of some kind. It's pretty heavily redacted, though.
Red Spectre? Is it supposed to be self-referential or something? Rouge is another word for red, isn't it?
Coming from her? Who can say?
Look at it this way, Espio. You wanted to be challenged, right? So this is your challenge.
Yes, challenged. Not humiliated. I do not think I have ever had a case go this badly before.
Oh, come on now. Look on the bright side. At least you didn't get caught and thrown in a cell.
There is no bright side, Vector. My luck has never been worse.
Whoa, that
Oh, a
didn't sound
gunshot.
good.
No, you want to talk about luck? I'm the one who accepted a job under false pretenses. How's that going to play if the rest of the private investigator community finds out about it?
Guys, is the engine supposed to be making that noise?
Vector, I hardly think you can compare taking on a dodgy client with suffering abject failure.
I can and I will, because right now I am an abject failure. I'd be better off trying to become an extreme gear champion than a successful PI.
Hey, guys, I know I'm not like a mechanic or anything, but the blades are supposed to be turning, right?
Well, I'd rather be an unsuccessful private investigator than whatever kind of pitiful, failed, wannabe ninja I've turned out to... What happened to the engine?
That's what I've been trying to say!
Something's wrong! It's not responding! It's not responding!
Looking back on it now, with the Chaotix copter plummeting out of the sky toward uncertain depths, I could almost laugh at the philosophical lesson of it all. No matter how low you get, there's always some place even lower.
The Chaotix copter is going down! Crash positions, everybody!
Oh, whoa. Alright, that is one cliched ending like you see in Mission Impossible. I like it. So yeah, I actually did enjoy this episode so far. When there was an involving gun, that is, of course. And I'm not really sure if that was Rouge involved, but you know. I like to see what is going on because I kind of got spoiled a bit, and thanks to the thumbnail of episode 5, that Vanilla the Rabbit and Gemerald are involved in the next episode. And I'll be very real with you. Vanilla is my favorite Sonic waifu and the best mom. And I see a lot of people are shipping Vector the crocodile with Vanilla the rabbit. So I'd like to see how things go on episode 5. So the question is, how are they being saved? There's a possibility it could be either Gemerald or Vanilla from what I'm seeing. So otherwise, we will continue on while reacting to the 5th episode of the Chaotix Casefiles.
To Nothing too dangerous, chaos going on. Give us your mystery. We wouldn't want to miss when the chaotics are on the case.
All right, let's go. Let's get ready.
Well, what, Dr. Eggman? I've spent so long in your cage, I'm getting all distracted and stir-crazy.
Don't give me that! You were retelling your meandering whodunit just fine until you got to the part where you and your cohorts were falling from the sky in a ramshackle helicopter. How did you, SBO, and Charmy survive?
Oh yeah, that. You know, I could use some more water. And, maybe a snack? It's, hard to remember all the details when my stomach's empty. Wouldn't you agree, Sonic?
Yeah. You know what would lend itself to great storytelling? A nice charcuterie board. Think you could put one of those together for us, Doc?
I'm warning you. Continue your tale, or else.
I don't know. Seems like you and Sonic are what they call a captive audience.
You're the one who got me sucked into this stupid story detective. And if you don't keep going with it, I'll make sure your story comes to an abrupt end.
Okay, fine. So,
That's so funny.
there we were. The entire Chaotix Detective Agency plummeting out of the sky in the malfunctioning Chaotix copter. The whole thing sounded sort of like... No way, Charlie! I can still land the copter! We'll be fine!
Optimistic of you, Vector, given the circumstances.
I'm serious, SBO. I can still steer. A little. I just need to swerve us toward those trees.
I don't know. Those trees look really hard.
SBO, grab Charlie and anything else you can get your hands on, and pile up on the left side of the cabin. We can just shift our weight a little bit.
We're on it. Charmy, come here. Is it working?
Kind of. Maybe. I think so.
I told you to take this thing in for a tune-up, Vector.
You never told me any such thing.
Well, I meant to. And now you're gonna have pushed-up teammates all over the place, and it'll be all your fault.
Almost got it.
Ah! Eskew, I'm the one who ate all your yogurt.
Now's not really the time, Charmy.
Almost got it.
Almost.
One time, I accidentally sneezed into your house slippers.
I don't even wear house slippers.
And once I was playing with your Super Ninja action figure, and accidentally broke it, and I was scared to be bad, so I flushed it down the toilet.
That was you? Great for it.
They're destroyed. Oh, they just got destroyed. They didn't die, but the helicopter just got destroyed.
Until the copter stopped moving, I was convinced we'd all bought a one-way ticket to the big sleep. As I slowly, painfully, made sure all my body parts were still attached, though, one thing got very clear. The Chaotix copter might not have been great at flying, but it was top-notch at crashing.
Charmy, SBO, you two okay?
Oh, wow. Ow. I think I bent my wing.
Ow! That's gotta hurt.
Let's not ever do that again, huh, Vector?
Good plan. SBO, you with us?
Yeah, I'm all right. Landed on my horn.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'll tell you in the morning.
Okay. Let's see if we can get out of here.
Where are we anyway?
I would say we're in a really big meadow somewhere. I don't know. Vector?
SBO's guess was as good as mine. I lost track of our exact flight plan in the crash, and my head was spinning like a weather vane in a tornado. The boys were counting on me, though, so I kept the contents of my stomach in place as best I could, and tried to sound like I knew what I was doing.
I'm not sure either. But look, there, on the horizon, lights, which means civilization. So we head that way.
Without knowing who or what those lights belong to?
I would say I could just fly over there and check them out. Except, you know, that wing. Ow! Yeah, that's not gonna work till it straightens back out. I'll just have to walk for now. Or one of you could carry me.
Are your legs broken? Oh, flusher of rare collectible action figures?
You remember that, huh? I was kind of hoping the crash might make you forget.
Not a chance.
I'll walk.
Yes, you will.
Hey, can we not jump all over each other? You two might not have noticed, but we're in a little bit of a pickle here.
Oh, really, Vector? You think we might not have noticed falling out of the sky?
Did you hit your head in the crash, boss?
No, I didn't hit my head in the trash. Well, okay, yes. Yes, I actually hit it really hard. But that's not the point. The point is we need to be working together so we can figure out how to get the copter over to wherever those lights might be.
Get the copter? What are you even talking about?
Yeah, the copter's kind of, you know, dead. Should we say a few words over it?
It's not dead. It just had a little mechanical mishap. Nothing a good overhaul can't fix. Now, help me figure out the best way to move it, would you?
Vector, that course of action is the most blatant of non-starters. Let's just hike over to the lights and see if we can call someone for help.
Yeah, what Espio said.
Now look here. This stupid helicopter represents years' worth of scrimping and saving. Do you know how many aluminum cans I collected? Do you?
Vector.
No. We're already floundering with all this.
Calm down, Vector. Calm down.
Pressed down by Commander Tower. Tori hired us under massive false pretenses. Rouge is stomping all over your precious ego, and Jet trounced me in an extreme gear race. I'm not going to lose my very probably overpriced copter, too. So get out of the way, and I'll drag it myself.
My ego isn't precious.
I said move. See? It's moving. I've got this. No problem.
Should we maybe try to help?
You heard the man. He can do it all by himself.
Well, okay, but...
What?
Is it just me? Or do you see that shiny thing way out there on the other side of the meadow, too?
Oh, is it what I think it
What's
is?
that now? A shiny what?
Uh-oh.
Go.
Charmy's right, Vector. Look.
There was something out there, all right. But with all the sweat and dust in my eyes, it was like wearing foggy goggles in a muddy river. Whatever it was glinting in the moonlight and heading straight for us.
We should run! Maybe it won't catch us!
No. We should hide and wait for it in ambush.
We don't even know what it is. What if it's friendly?
Yeah, but what if it's not? What if it's the thief, and he's going to look like us again and get us all confused, and we end up zapping each other? I'm the Charmy with the bent wing, guys. Remember that.
If it is the thief, they could just imitate your bent wing, too.
Oh, no!
Wait a minute. I recognize that glint. It's...
Greetings, Chaotix. That relief.
General, I miss you! General from Sonic Advance 3, baby! I miss you so much. This is my biggest childhood game of all time. I know my Game Boy Advance era.
Until Tails gave him a personality upgrade. But these days, he was committed to protecting a certain mother and daughter we also knew pretty well.
General, I've got to say, buddy, you are a sight for sore, bruised, banged up eyes tonight.
Analysis. Multiple contusions detected. Interrogative. Why did you crash your helicopter into the ground?
Lack of maintenance.
I love his voice too.
it wasn't intentional.
Has a good mindset too.
So, since you're here, does that mean those lights on the horizon belong to,
Vanilla and Cream's house. Affirmative.
Are you serious?
I can't wait to hear Vanilla's voice in this.
This is awesome!
General? Do you think you can help us get our helicopter over to their place? And then maybe see if we could get patched up?
Analyzing request. Conclusion. Reasonable. Please, follow me.
Wow! He just picked up the whole copter. He's way stronger than you, Vector.
I'm gonna overlook that bit of obvious.
After that last
content
final boss in
and suggest
Sonic
we
the
head
Hedgehog
out.
3, it's confirmed that the Advanced Trilogy is canon.
Sorry, I snapped at you guys.
Aw, I can't stay mad at you, boss.
Glad I got to
It does
play
seem to
these
be looking
games right
Let's
before
follow
I
that
actually
copter
finished
carrying
Sonic
road.
Adventure games and her
Guess it
heroes.
looks so easy, huh, Vector?
Chaotix. Oh crap, he didn't say that! Can we get commercials? I'm just messing around. Still waiting for...
The Chaotix are here. It's so great to see you all. Hi, Cream.
Goodness, you boys look more than a little worse for
Oh my gosh, she sounds so hot! She sounds so amazing!
And your daughter.
Whoever voices her, I...
Both of them old
Props to you. Props to you.
and obviously related too, with their cream-colored fur and brown eyes and locked ears. Cream had taken part in her fair share of adventures with Sonic. She had a good head on her shoulders, plus those locked ears let her fly. Vanilla wasn't a fighter, but she was a good, smart, strong, kind woman. And, if I may be so bold, more than a little good-looking too.
I found them in the meadow.
She is good looking.
In the meadow.
Loitering.
We were not loyal.
And that's Cream. And Cream's part of this.
Bit banged up, though.
Welcome back,
You
Cream.
wouldn't happen to have a first aid kit?
Of course. Come inside, come inside. You can tell us what's going on while we listen to those Constance grapes.
After listening to Cashlin Snow's Vanilla and also Sydney, aka Blue Moon 88's Vanilla, it sounds like they're both mixed together to produce this official impression of Vanilla.
Hey, you want to come along and help us with the Cream? Mother, could I go and help Journey and Mr. Vector and Mr. Espio?
Oh, I think not, Cream. It seems to me the boys have this well in hand. And you have schoolwork.
Oh.
Oh, Chow.
Alright.
The cheese.
How's
I
that
think it's
going,
cheese.
Daddy?
Her voice is a lot more better than what I've heard in Sonic X.
Alright. Flip off the cheese.
Props to them.
Hey, Cream. Race you around
Even
now?
though I like the original actress of both Vanilla, Cream and Vanilla and Sonic X.
All right. Just stay within sight of the house. And don't get too overly rambunctious. Neither of you should get too riled up this close to bedtime.
Yay! Let's go!
Vanilla knows exactly how she behaves like a mother.
Anyway,
Props,
the
sir.
case seems to be at a dead end. We still don't know what this red Spectre file is that Rouge gave Espio.
General, could you perhaps analyze it, please?
Of course, Vanilla.
Here you go.
Analyzing contents.
Most of it's redacted, sadly.
Redacted. Affirmative. The trace elements indicate proximity to equipment originating from an identifiable source.
What? You're sure? What source?
Dr. Eggman.
Oh no, not that Dr. Eggman again.
Especially when we're not exactly at our best. I wish there was some way to poke around in his files without fighting through a gazillion billion robots.
I have determined a course of action.
Huh? What course of action?
There is an abandoned Eggman base within a day's travel from this location. If its root systems are still active, it is possible that you could use them to access the information you seek.
Seriously? That's great! Thanks, General. I think you just gave us our best lead yet.
That may be true, but none of you are in any shape to tackle an Eggman base tonight. Abandoned or otherwise.
I insist that the three of you stay here and get some decent rest before you head off again.
Well, are you sure? The last thing we want to do is impose.
You're not imposing anything. As I said, I insist. Here, let me go get you boys a blanket to clothes.
Vanilla made up places for us all to bed down. The trouble was, my mind kept racing like a hot rod at full throttle. Eventually, I wandered outside and just spent a while staring up at the stars. Each one like a single lonely window, flickering with desperate, unheard stories. I guess I hoped it would make our problems seem smaller, less daunting, easier to handle. No such luck.
Vector, what are you doing out here by yourself?
Like I said before, Vanilla was quite a woman. I guess you could
yeah,
say
she
I
is quite a
was
woman, all right.
Quite a wife.
Yeah.
Problem was, every time I got the chance to say anything, I froze like a puddle of water in the ice.
Don't mind
cream
me.
zone.
I go crazy over
Just
Vanilla Rabbit
trying to
because she's
gather
hot,
my
mom.
thoughts.
Any way I can help?
Honestly, Vanilla, I'm feeling like a complete failure from top to bottom. Somebody's gonna end up writing a whole book about how badly I botched this case.
Come on. You're a good detective.
Yep.
Things can't be that bad.
I wish I could agree with you. Right this second, though, I've got to wonder what business I have trying to solve any crime, much less this one.
Vector, please, listen to me. You're the one who followed the trail of clues that got you here, aren't you? You're the one who got the agency hired in the first place.
I mean, it was all a team effort.
See? Right there. That's what I'm talking about. You're a great leader. You're the glue that holds the Chaotix together. You know Espio and Charming would do anything for you, don't you?
Vanilla's words took me off guard.
I'm having some
But what
innocent
surprised me
moments.
even more was when she slid an arm around my waist and snuggled up to me, her head resting on my shoulder.
You have a very active imagination, Vector.
I hate to agree with you, Rosie, but he's right. You, sir, are an unreliable narrator.
I'll have you know I'm
Oh my God.
exactly as they...
Wow.
I-
This is clear that Sega is appreciating the ship between Vanilla and Vector.
As her head rested on my shoulder, she turned to me and said,
Maybe I can just stay here and watch the stars with you for a while?
Oh, it's happening.
Yes, I'd like that.
You know, Vector, you and I always seem to have terrible timing.
Can't argue with you there. But,
Oh,
if you're willing, I'd like to
Sega, whoa.
once this case is wrapped up.
That would be lovely. Then maybe we can get away, just the two of us. But for now, you need to get some sleep. Those big, strong muscles need their rest.
Oh, come on! That doesn't sound like Vanilla at all. No way she said that stuff.
Vanilla and I made our way back to the house. But as we went, a flash of moonlight from the front yard caught my eye, and I decided we'd better take a look.
Oh my God. I can't.
Charming? What
You're
exactly are you doing
really
here?
pushing it forward.
I'm fixing it.
Say,
And
you
my
were
chaotic
officially
chaos
pushing this forward.
No offense, kid, but since when do you know how to fix anything?
Hey, it takes one flying thing to know another. Just you wait. By morning, I'll have the old bird fit as a fiddle and raring to go.
Why is he talking like an old prospector all of a sudden?
Hard to say. Okay, pal, just don't hurt yourself, all right? And don't stay up too late. We've got a big day tomorrow.
You got it, boss.
Yeah.
You're all right with him doing that?
Well, I don't think he can make it any worse. And he needs a win. If it helps him feel better about himself, nah, I don't have any objections.
You're a good man, Vector. You get a good night's rest now, okay?
Oh, of course. Sleep tight, Vanilla. To my own surprise, I managed to get
The
a
biggest
decent
question
amount of
is Vanilla and Vector going to be official? You may never know.
Yawning, but we weren't prepared for the sight that greeted us.
And I'm just gonna say, at least Vector is not, he is not simping too much over Vanilla, just like how Discord is simping over Fluttershy.
Did you just pull a bunch of wires out and draw all over the outside with crayons?
Well, yeah! Isn't it great?
So, your helicopter is now, a modern art installation?
Okay, maybe
I like
I'm
how
not
you
gonna be
say
the
that,
official
Vanilla.
Chaotix mechanic, but doesn't it look awesome?
No. Vanilla, I'm so sorry about this. We'll come back and get it out of your yard as soon as we can.
There's no rush, Vector. Besides, look how happy he is.
What do you think, guys? Cream? General? It's a huge improvement, right? I like it. It makes a statement.
I'm not sure if I can find the right terminology to describe it.
Hush, General.
All right.
No, I'm actually enjoying this because Vanilla, every time when Vanilla talks, I'm just getting crazy.
At this point, we were well rested and bursting with the optimism that can only come with the dawn of a new day. And a robust free breakfast. And coordinates from General. We were ready to dive back into the investigation and solve the case once and for all.
Yes. We're
Oh.
approaching the part where I get involved, personally.
Yeah, well, no spoilers, Doc. I want to hear how everything played out in great detail. What happened when you got to the base, Vector?
You know, Sonic, I'm not sure exactly what we were expecting to find, but it definitely wasn't what was there waiting for us.
Okay, and? What was there waiting for you?
Eggman's artificial intelligence daughter, Sage.
My little girl.
Sage!
I'm just so proud of her.
The Chaotix Detective Agency
Sage!
is about to face the solitary Sage Siege.
You are killing me with these titles.
Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, Sage is coming back. I am looking forward to this. Woo! No job to fear. No need to smile. No need to dangerous chaotic Give us your mystery. A little while minutes. The chaotics are on the case. Oof. Wow, that was the best episode I have ever seen, I've ever heard. One specifically is because of Vanilla. I really love the new actress of Vanilla and General. And every time, but the moment when Vanilla, when they officially just delivered the Vector and Vanilla moment, which a lot of Sonic fans are shipping, Sega just clearly gave. Actually, you know what? I see that a lot of people are wanting to look. Sega's like, no, I think they should. They're crazy over this ship. So you know what? Let's just give them a moment to just to make them happy and all that. And it was delivered really well. Well done. As I'm gonna be honest to you, as much as I literally drew Vanilla Rabbit myself with the new drawing tablet I did, and I thought I did really great with it. So far, not so perfect. But back to the story a bit. I know I'm off topic because I'm kind of a Vanilla simp right now. But anyways, I love how Cream the Rabbit has returned, especially her Vanilla and General came back together, and they allowed the Team Chaotix to rest up. And basically, they're coming together to get on the adventure for what's going on. So the next part is going to be so interesting because I'm actually looking forward to what Sage is going to be doing, because the reason is this: if Sage is back, this means another story in Sonic Frontiers is actually canon, the DLC story. So the original story that ended with the end where she sacrificed herself, I mean, we may never know. Maybe it ended. Maybe that's canon, or that another story is actually canon. Who knows? It could be either Eggman reprogramming her, or she is actually still alive after the events of another story arc, another story DLC. So we may find out what's going to be happening on what's going to happen in episode 6. Other than that, I had a great time reacting to this one. The 4th one was alright so far, but the 5th one is the best. This is my biased opinion. This is my biased thought because, Vanilla, the rabbit, best mother ever. Otherwise, that wraps up the reaction video for the Sonic the Hedgehog Presents the Chaotix Casefiles. I know this is really late because real life was in the way, but I'll see you all in the next reaction video. That's going to be revealing episode 6 of the next Chaotix Casefiles episode. I wish you all a good night and a good morning.